Well, we arrived in Mount Laguna safely, tired, and hungry. At Mount Laguna, we ended up staying in a cabin. It was real nice, real small town, very simple, almost barely a town at all. But we got some nice cabins, or we got a nice cabin with a decent fireplace, and we were able to get some showers and get some rest and heal up our wounds and blisters and whatnot. But we ended up meeting a person the cook of a restaurant who was actually in Hell's Kitchen. And he was one of the very first winners of the Hell's Kitchen. But a short walk from our cabin were these amazing views of the desert. You could walk up there and take a look at the desert. They were amazing. But otherwise, Mount Laguna was real nice. We continued on Thursday. You get in the desert?
The desert?
The desert.
I gotta go this. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, so we're here in Mount Laguna.
That is amazing.
And just a little short walk from our cabin is this Desert View picnic area that we can take a look. We're so high up, we can take a look down into the desert. That desert is called the Anza Borrego Desert. Anza Borrego Desert in Southern California. Amazing. Just so you have a point of reference, we got some hikers down there. You can see how far away that desert is. The PCT doesn't actually go through the desert. It actually skims it. It goes just to the west of it. And so we kind of stay out of that desert heat. But I mean, there's some places that you can feel it in a big way. Temperatures are going to go up to about 100 and something degrees in the summertime. But right now we're still in the 70s, which is good by us. So we're still in Mount Laguna. We're taking a zero. And we'll be taking off tomorrow real early, somewhere around 4 in the morning. And then try to make it to another stop called Pioneer Mail. Pioneer Mail is kind of like a horse stop, I guess, where the Pony Express used to deliver mail. They would just exchange mail between riders there, and horses would get watered up and send the mail forward. But yeah, this is outside of Laguna, Mount Laguna. We got a lot of hikers that are in town, and you know, some of them are going to be heading out today. A lot of them are spending the night here like we are, and then we'll just head out first thing in the morning. But that's the desert out there. We'll check in with you later. Have a great day. Hopefully everybody is having a great day today. We are wearing our Hawaiian shirts, or at least I am. Stella was wearing hers yesterday. And we're just slacking today. We're hiker slackers. We're homeless at this point. What they call hiker trash. But we'll get back into society here in a little while. Anyway, have a good one. Make your day great. All right, bye.
Like went by me.
Now you see it all the time. I see YouTube. There's all sorts of people hiking up here.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's hard.
Oh yeah.
It is for me. You know, I talked to a lot of people, and almost everyone said the first week is the roughest. I just talked to some people.
A lot of people do it in sections. They'll do, on a break they'll do, about 100 miles, and then the next break they'll do the next hunting else. So they'll do it over a period of years to get all the way up there.
Yeah. Well, we're taking a zero, so.
To you about, 3 years after.
Hey
that.
guys, well we're still here, Mount Laguna. We're still taking a look at this desert, but I wanted you guys to see this desert behind me. It's unbelievable.
Mountains, of course, that's Mexico. Those peaks down there.
Oh, is that the Sierra Madres? Hey, Rich, is that the Sierra Madres over there?
That's actually,
It's pretty far down, but I mean you could probably see into Mexico.
The one that looks like a horse.
Oh, that's way too far. Yeah, so that's the Anza Borrego Desert,
Start at the South Terminus.
and it's right next to Mount Laguna, the town that we're staying in tonight.
Here is actually part of an Indian reservation.
There was an old Air Force station, which was on top of this this ridge here, and at one point in time there were 800 people, 800 personnel from the Air Force stationed there. It's mainly closed facility, but I think they still have weather radar there.
Back when I was here,
Otherwise, it's pretty much unmanned. I think there's some cell phone towers. Crazy view, but it's very nice.
it was so.
You can see right into Arizona from here, and further at the top, like I was saying, you can see into the Pacific Ocean from up there. Anyway, I wanted to come up here and take a look at this. It's a spectacular view. I heard the wind was really strong up here. I'm feeling it now. Look at this. I've got the Donald Trump hairdo now. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can get further up into that hill, that radar area, to see if I can get a better view. And we'll check in later. Well, I'm still here at the overlook for the Anza Borrego Desert. And this weather station here is a weather station, plus it's also flight radars from what they're telling me. For flights going into San Diego, but the view from up here is amazing. I am just, you can see right into the Pacific Ocean from here, and to Mexico, and into Arizona. We're about 6,100 feet in elevation, but it's a pretty good climb up here, but I'm telling you, it's worth the view. There's some water way over there at the edge of the mountains, and that's the Salton Sea that's out in the desert. It's not drinkable water, but it's way out there and you can see it. And from what I was hearing is that on a clear day, looking in that direction, you should be able to see the Pacific Ocean and some island out there. Well, nice little side trip. The Pacific Crest Trail actually comes through around this way, through these mountains, cuts close to this weather station, and just keeps on going northward. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow around 4 a.m. We're just taking it easy today in Mount Laguna. And God, this view is unbelievable. There's some green patches down there that are being irrigated for like orchards and other agricultural areas. But amazing. And some of the pine trees that grow out here, they grow pine cones that are the size of footballs. They're so big. I took a picture of one in my last video. You'll be able to take a look at it. But I think I'm gonna head down now. This is a pretty good climb. Luckily, it's all downhill from here. I think I'm getting radiated by that thing. So I think I'm gonna start walking away from it
before I start to glow. Anyway, yeah, getting a little scruffy, I can see that. But hey, that's what hikers do. They get a little scruffy. Anyway, we'll talk later, and we'll start a new video going from Mount Laguna to Julian. We've got about 22 miles between the towns. We're going to try to cover that within a day and a half. Maybe do some night hiking. We've got our headlamps. So, see how far we get. We'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Good morning, everybody. Well, it's Thursday, April 26th, and we just left the town of Mount Laguna. We took a 0 day, which means no hiking that day, yesterday. And so today we got an early start. We left our cabin at 4:30, somewhere thereabouts. And we're on trail now. We've got 10 miles to go to a small picnic camping area called Pioneer Mail, where they have some water there. And we'll camel up, which means we'll fill up our water bottles and whatnot. And probably camp there, or maybe a little bit further than that, hopefully. That's the goal for today. And after that, after Pioneer Mail, we'll be walking into the town of Julian, California. Julian is a bigger town than Mount Laguna. They got a lot more options for stores and restaurants and whatnot. And we might want to take a look at, I may take a look at buying some different shoes, because the boots that I have are giving me a couple of black toes. And the past couple of days it's been super hot, where my feet have been like baking inside of my boots. So I think I need some trail runners, like gym shoes, but they're for trail hiking and running. But we're back at it. Stella's in front of me. Watch your step, Rich. Okay. They've been doing a lot of logging over here because of some of the fires that happened over the past couple of years. But for the most part, it's still green here. And the pine cones are like the size of pineapples or footballs, like I had mentioned earlier. I took a couple of pictures of a couple of them, and I'll put them in the video so you can see how big they are. They're amazing. Yesterday, we met up with a bunch of hikers, and you know, it's starting to become like a hiker community where everybody gets to know each other, and a lot of people started at the same time. Other people like us didn't start with a large group, but we started with a smaller group, and for the most part, everybody spread out throughout the trail, but we catch up with each other every now and then. And somewhat of a camaraderie, hiker family, and we just exchange stories about what we've seen on the trail and our experiences with the equipment we're using and the technology that we're using for, you know, guiding us on the trail. So it's a pretty nice hiker community. Met a lot of people from all over the world. We've got people from Western Europe, Eastern Europe, Australia. We've got somebody from Slovakia. Some girl from Slovakia. Everybody's got their own story, you know, of why they ended up here. Some people have a passion for hiking. Other people just want to enjoy the nature, enjoy the experience. Other people were motivated by that movie Wild with Reese Witherspoon. And then other people have family issues that they want to try to resolve on a trail, but And that's okay too.
Another camping place.
But it's a great experience either way to be out here in nature and enjoying it. We're out here because we love to hike. We've been doing it for a while already. And this is one of the trails that I really have been wanting to do for quite a while. And we're on it. Anyway, that's it for now, but I will check in later. All right, have a good day. Hope everybody's doing great. Make the most of your day. And remember, we are blessed to have this beautiful country of ours. It's amazing, huh? The sun is about to come up. Sunrise is probably going to happen in about another 10 minutes, even though it's pretty light up here. Nice tall trees. Okay, we'll talk later. Bye. A dead tree. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the trail is kind of funny because sometimes you're in the middle of the desert, and then at other times you're like into this little valley, and it's just so green. It smells so green and flowery, and since it's April, you know, it's spring and all these flowers are coming out. You smell all these flowers and all the greenery. These trees were burned, I don't know, last year or a couple of years ago, but there's a big pine tree there that's still dead. It's burnt. A lot of these trees, this whole valley, I guess, had a fire. There's burnt trees all over the place. But, you know, from that forest fire, there's just so much greenery that comes out of it too, because you get new growth.
Is where the fire was at?
Well, one of the fires, I think a couple of years ago, not last year, but I think a couple of years ago. Because these trees look like they've been, some of these trees look like they were just cut down, not last year, but maybe a year ago, or 2 years ago rather. But yeah, so sometimes it's the desert, sometimes it's green valleys. And we're walking into a green valley right now.
I must have to take a picture if you don't mind.
Okay, you're gonna take a picture of me?
Of the bird.
Okay. The sun is about to come up. Well, we just came up over this ridge, and up there, somewhere up there, is a point called Foster Point, where you can look down into this valley. But we didn't go up there, but you can still see a lot of the valley from here. The sights are spectacular. I don't think this camera's going to catch it all, but hopefully it does. There's a town or a ranch, a large ranch, way down there in the valley, like right around here somewhere.
Amazing.
Yeah. One reference or still, and then here's the valley. It's the Big Valley. Dun 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 dun. The Big Valley. Wow. This is the trail and the boulders that we have to walk across. This is why I wear boots. But I'm hoping at one point, once we get out of this desert area, these rocky trails are going to subside, go away. And I can use trail runners instead. But stuff we're having to go over. There's Stella way over there. Sorry for the shaky camera, but going over rocks here. All right. Same valley, but a different perspective. And you can look all the way down. Here's the trail. A couple hikers ahead of us, looking all the way down. Wow, that's looking almost straight down. Beautiful view. Okay. This here is a black stinker beetle, I think they call it. And he's looking for a mate to do the wild thing. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I think he's looking for some shade. Okay. So, we got about a mile to go before our stop. And as you can see, where Stella's at right there, she's actually going to follow the trail going up this way. And you can see some hikers way up there. There's a line that goes this way. That's the trail going up that ridge. On the other side of that ridge is our stop. So that's where we're headed. All right, bye.